Check 1 2, check 1 2. Miami on the rocks. Casey Chops. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at MIA on the rocks. Follow us on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Today's guest, I don't use the word legend like lightly, loosely, like you guys do today. And you know, this person, it has timeless music. If you were born and raised in Miami-Dade County, Broward County, Palm Beach, you know who Ice Billion Berg is. I appreciate you coming through, my brother. Thank you.
My brother, Casey Chops.
Pulling up.
It's not the first time we meet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You always pull up to Brick, and it's always been love. And when I say timeless music, bro, like, man, your music is going to live forever. Do you know that?
I'm starting to get a grasp of it now. Like, I'm starting to like realize it. Like, even though like I tried to run from a lot of my old music, I tried to run from it, man. It just pulled me back. It sucked me in. No matter where I go, it haunts me, bro.
Bro, it's time. Like, I think we're over that. Like, I don't think we're gonna get timeless music anymore in this generation. You know, I don't. Like, I think about like as a DJ, right? Like the songs that have lasted. When we say timeless, well, we got to say past 5 years, right? We got to say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got to pass 5 years.
So like, I'm thinking like, you know, you got Dreams and Nightmares that's gonna go off all the time, no matter what, you know. But like, you know, records like, you know, your version of Naked Hustle, your Donk Ryders, you know, like those records, like it's been, bro, has it been 10 plus years? It has already, bro.
A couple of those probably done hit the decade mark. And that's like, man. I think, like you said before we cut on the mics, it's really about, man, just putting your head down and working. And that's what I did with that shit. Like, I never really looked at the music, the numbers, or the, you know, the analytics, because it wasn't big at that time. 10 years ago, we really didn't have like analytics like that, you know. Like, it was like, you know, we had views, YouTube views, we had MySpace plays, but it wasn't.
It don't match up to what the streets are saying, though. That, you know what I'm saying? Like the feeling you get at the club, like when it comes on, bro. Like that's not gonna translate to this digital.
It don't translate digitally,
and that's the thing with your music, bro. And that is the thing with your music. And I love. And you know what? I'm gonna say this, and this is a bold statement, but I'll stand on this statement because I wholeheartedly believe in it. But I don't think there's a DJ in this city who's presented your music to the amount of out-of-towners that come, you know. Like, I DJ a tourist spot, Brick, for 8 years.
For real.
And I've had people come up to me, and this is my favorite thing, Berg, is when I see Brick, for example, is a venue like Wynwood where it's half the streets and half tourists.
I love that place.
So I love presenting them what Miami is, because when they go to the beach, it's not gonna feel like Miami. You know what I'm saying? So, and people come up to me like, yo, what is this? Because half the people are singing your shit word for word, and the other half is the other extreme, like looking around like, yo, what is
like,
this?
What's this? Like, I found gold, bro, and I know that feeling, bro. When I went to Tulum for my birthday, bro, I was coming across songs like, bro, I got to Shazam. I ain't even have the recording, but I made sure I recorded the sound. And it's just crazy, like you say that, because when I went there, it opened my mind up. Like, that's what I want my music to be for Miami. When people go there, I want people to be like,
those Shazams are coming out.
Like when you go to Jamaica, you going to hear reggae you never heard before.
Exactly.
I would hope so.
Exactly.
You didn't go to the right spot. Do you feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And when you could say, like, you up there with the highest DJs that expose my music to outsiders, I would say that's true too, because you did it at Power 96, my brother.
Yeah, but even so, those are locals. You get me? When I'm saying locals, Brick, when there's tourists, it's like they're coming here and they go, hey, I'm from Houston. Can you play some Houston? I say, my love, this is Miami. Like, if you want to come and enjoy this weather and these palm trees and this women, you're going to have to enjoy the music. The music got to go with it.
The vibes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I go to Jamaica, if I go to DR and I say, let me hear some Miami music, they're going to look at me crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I got Berg in here, Iceberg, and bro, I said, yo, what do you want to drink? You were like, Berg, you said, I don't drink hard liquor anymore. I'm on the wine vibe. I'm on the champagne. I was, I feel that. Is there a reason why?
Yeah, man. My body really can't really handle it like I used to. Really, like, technically. I think something different in the atmosphere. Whatever, I'm not going to get too deep. But me personally, you know, I went like full alkaline vegan, where I stopped like eating like probably 90-80% of the stuff that I used to eat. Like, you know, I like slowly emerged to like vegan vibes and plant-based vibes. I like to say plant-based more so than vegan because there's a lot of
Vegan sounds like a
artificial
gang
stuff.
to me, bro. That sounds like some shit where you gotta get jumped in, bro. Like,
yeah, it's like, and there's a lot of like artificial stuff that they posing as vegan, like you know, like just artificial fake stuff just because it's not meat.
Yeah.
So I like prefer plant-based, meaning like it's like all natural stuff that's like come from the sun and the soil. You feel? No,
you notice a difference in the way you feel? Like,
yeah, man, I feel great, man. I feel like 10 times better. Like my senses are just like magnified. Like my memory, my like awareness, everything. You know, it's just like better, man. Like my way of thinking, you know, my thought process.
What about your creative process?
My creative process times 10, man.
That's crazy.
It's like crazy, like everything crazy. And then like I've been had like a militant spirit, you feel what I'm saying? Like I've been like stay like down on the task, like through whatever crisis or whatever. I always had that ability, you feel me? But now
what
that I done changed,
like keep your calm, like keep your composure.
Yeah, keep my composure and just like stay like focus on the task. Like you a rapper, make music, bro. You feel what I'm saying? No matter what, no matter what's going on, you got projects, you got fans, you got shows, you got, you know what I mean? Be disciplined. But like when I started my eating change, when I changed my eating habits, and I started working out and just doing stuff more militant, more disciplined, like the creativity, like the reflection got crazy over the creativity. You feel me?
I went through the whole month of October without drinking.
Yeah.
And are you a Scorpio?
Nah, I'm a Pisces.
Oh, Pisces. Okay.
Yeah.
No, so I was like, yo, I'm gonna just go through the whole month without drinking and then drink for my birthday, October 29th. And what happened was, like, I felt my body, like I was like, you know, like you have that awareness, like your body's like a car. Like I needed to, my check engine light was on. I was like, yo, let me chill for a second. And to me, moderation is the key to life. Too much of anything is bad for you. You know what I'm saying? So knowing when to, whether it's drinking, whether it's smoking, whether it's gambling, whether it's, you know what I mean?
Anything, anything.
Yeah, so.
My homie told me the same thing because like when I converted all the way over to alkaline, he told me, he was like, bro, you already like got the craziest track record in Florida when it come to independent rappers, period. You done produce more music. When you switch over and you fully convert, you're gonna do 10 times more. I never believed him. He was like, that's what he says, like a car. He was like, if your body's a Benz now, get ready to be in a Ferrari. I swear that's what he told me. And like, I started my eating habits changed and shit just went up, bro. It's like crazy. Like, you know, and I really got the numbers, like I say, the analytics now to prove it, because I put out like a song every Friday, a song or two every Friday for like 3 months straight. And I was actually creating the artwork, bro. I was recording, mixing, sending it off to mastering. Every week we getting this shit done, like just streamlining the work. Me and Bushy B, you know, my partner, we just dropping the music back to back, you know, so. But you know, because you got the podcast vibe and you got to stay consistent. And I like put myself in that mind state of like super creative mode with the music when it came to releasing and stuff. So yeah, I attribute that to the change of my habits. Like not even only the food, but the workouts and the whole just vibe.
Yeah. I want to go over your story, bro. The iceberg story, high school. You grew up in Liberty City, right? Yeah,
so not really. I was born in Liberty City more so. A lot of my family from what my family is from Liberty City. A lot of my close friends from Liberty City. I didn't really, I grew up everywhere, I would like to say it. You know, I don't really put it, because you know, like I was like, a lot of people don't know around, like I was in the middle of how I live, playing with like 4 Hispanic kids, like not even people
so you had different
who speak English, because my grandma was like she was part of the Hialeah Housing Authority. You know, she was like had a big position for the city of Hialeah, you know, she had linked me with a lot of people like through that vibe, you know.
So you were just bouncing around.
And I met a lot of different type of people, so like that reflected on how I grew up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was like real multicultural with it. So
I was so are you rapping? Are you making music in high school? Like when does it start?
So
like,
I go crazy with the music making like the end of middle school. You feel what I'm saying?
Got you.
And then like by the time I hit high school, it hit a level because you know I got my little fan base growing.
So explain to me
it's
like
rocking.
What inspired you? Like where do you draw your inspirations from? Like
I like started like being inspired to make music from like just Trick Daddy and Tupac, watching them.
Got you.
You
Okay.
feel me?
Okay.
Just as regular vibes, but you know my dad, he was into music, hip hop himself. You know, he wrote raps. You feel me? He DJ'd. He had like, you know,
so you grew
a
up
kid,
around it. You saw it, like
yeah. But he put me up on it. Like, you know, when I was a kid, he bought me a DJ set when I was 9 years old.
Oh shit.
So I used to like you know, had the turntables. I had the mixer. You know, tape deck, CD changer. You feel me? Mixer with the different sound effects. You know, like 8 channels, you know, to mix it up, get it right.
So you saying you leveled up in high school, the music started getting to that next level.
It's like leveled up.
How did that like take me through that?
So like around this, I'm gonna say the real realm of all this, me creating and turning up musically, was when my grandma bought me a computer, a desktop, a PC. I was in the 6th grade. But like I still had that computer, but like around the time, like I'm guessing I was 3 years later, around the time I hit high school, 4 years later, I learned how to really work that PC. You feel me? So multi-track recorder.
Yeah, what was we
Fruity
using
Loops.
back? Fruity Loops. Because we like the same age.
Yeah.
So I think about high school when I was trying to make beats, and I'll never forget, I saw like my older brothers, we were the MPC. I was like, this some ill shit. Yeah. So then I get FL Studio. They're like, yo, that's not how you make beats. It's a computer program. I'm there like, now that's what everybody uses, which is crazy.
That's the industry standard
that's
now.
a fact. But so I try to go back to that time. I think I had like an M-Box, you know, like with Pro Tools and shit. Like,
yeah, I ain't even have it that deep. It was just like multi-track recorder. And then I got introduced to the studio. I was paying like $30 an hour. You know, but like that was like 10th grade though. I started really getting a fan base. Like
are you
like
hustling mixtapes in middle school, or is this like MySpace? Like the MySpace is lit, or
like MySpace, like right beginning of MySpace. That's when I started really taking off though, for real. Like growing a fan base. So I really attribute my fan base to MySpace. But like far as me like doing my thing in the school, like I was doing that because we was just burning CDs, selling CDs. Like my homie Sheldon and his sister Shannon. She's still a hustler, Gucci with it. You know, she like hustle, like this my sister. So we selling CDs, you know. We got mixed CDs, right? We got DVDs. We got like we really the pirates of the rap shit. I don't like to talk about this, because you know this is really piracy. But like I put my CDs on the mix. I put my song on the mixed CDs. So like I could attribute it, the spread of our music, my music.
You was giving out CDs in high school?
No, I was selling CDs. I was a pirate. I was selling bootleg CDs.
And you was putting your songs on the mixer?
Yes, man.
I never heard that in my life. Like, that's crazy.
So this is what I'm saying. Like, so me, Sheldon, and Shannon, we selling CDs, like CDs, DVDs. But like I'm throwing my songs on every mix CD we ever sold had one of my songs on there.
Damn.
So I can't even attribute to where the spark came from.
So what happens to walk me through the whole like how does Trick find you? Like how does
So Trick find me through one of his brothers that worked with my dad. It's so crazy.
My dad in high school at this point?
Yeah, I'm still in high school. I'm in like 11th grade.
What high school?
Like this is the beginning of 11th grade. Had to be because I dropped out 11th grade. So this is Northern High. Northern High, man. Northern High. The Vikings, hence the Viking. The big Viking. I got the Viking, you know, paraphernalia vibe going on, memorabilia, whatever.
Damn, I went to Northern. I played ball with.
You went to Norland?
Nah, I mean, I played ball against Norland all the time, and I'm trying to think who was nice over there, like, because we're the same age.
So like y'all was probably playing against like the little team. So like I'm thinking like, man, what you asked me again?
Yeah, we came here, right, smoking, drinking. How Trick finds you?
Oh, so Trick found me. Yeah, so through his brother, my dad was like the only job my dad ever had was Publix warehouse. He worked at Publix warehouse for 3 years, maybe. No, 7 years to be exact. He worked there for 7 years. So he ended up working there with Trick brother. And Trick brother was playing something. And he was like, bro, I got a CD in the back that if it's not better than that, what you playing, I pay you $100. So he was like, all right, give it to me. So he gave him my CD, which was one of my mixtapes. It was like, probably called like, maybe Damage Is Done, because I dropped Damage Is Done. Like, it was my first mixtape. So I had a mixtape called Damage Is Done, and then he gave it to him, and Trick brother heard one mic, and he let Trick hear, because I had a freestyle to one mic, and he heard this shit. He's like, damn, man, tell that young nigga come holler at me. So he was just starting to Donk Ryders and shit. We linked up. And
that's crazy. Like that. And you said that was your inspiration. Isn't it crazy how life does that?
Bro, so like, this the craziest shit. You want me to make your podcast crazy? So when Trick was on 106 and Park saying he want to start a rap record label and he want a rap group, I jumped up and said, that's going to be me. I'm going to sign the Trick Daddy record label.
Manifest.
My uncle said, nah, you ain't gonna do that. You gonna be rapping for Nickelodeon. We end up getting in a fist fight that day over
what if
him saying I won't rap with Trick Daddy.
That's crazy.
The next year I signed with Trick Daddy.
That's
like
crazy.
6 months later.
But I think about moments like that to where like
that's the craziest shit.
That's
ever.
crazy. I grew up really liking Jim Jones, Dipset, and the Heatmakers as far as the production goes.
Yeah.
And then I'll never forget, shout out my brother Shula. 4 years ago, I'm in the studio with Jim Jones and the Heatmakers, like they're reunited, making that sound. And I don't even want to say a word. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just there,
soaking it in, like.
But when you think about things like that in your life, you know what I'm saying? To where like, yo, I really manifested this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like life is amazing because you could really turn like a dream into some shit. And I feel bad for people who've never really experienced that, to know that, yo, you could really turn some shit that you dreaming about.
If you don't believe in miracles, or if you don't believe, I always say, the spirit's walking with me, but I never learned the woo. If you don't believe in miracles, miracles must not occur for you. Like it got to happen. Like I done really lived miracles. So you can't tell me that these spirits and this like universe and this energy stuff not real. Cause I done lived it.
That you could just envision something and then it might take 10 years. And the problem is a lot of people don't got patience to wait that 10 years.
They don't have patience. They just like they always joked on me. Yo, you still on your way? You still on your way? Yeah. I'm always gonna be on my way.
We've never arrived. Because the issue is once you arrive,
you get content, it's over.
You dead if you've arrived. Right? Like that's you know what I'm saying? Like
it's crazy though. People like made me the butt of people jokes because of this. Oh, you still on your way? Yeah, you not?
Yeah.
Like aren't you? Like, I hope you are.
Yeah, because then it's over. If you've arrived, this shit is over for you. You know? I mean, so the Donk Ryder thing happens, bro. And that verse, fuck the other side, like, bro. That is, I'm gonna say, let me see. That's a top 5 verse that's ever came from Dade County. That verse right there. I'll say South Florida. I'm gonna say Broward and Dade County. That's a top 5 verse to ever come.
You made a lot of bold statements.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say maybe 50% of people in Dade County. This might be too bold, but I'm gonna say 50% of people in Dade County could probably recite that verse front to back. If with a gun to their head. I can believe that. If you put a gun to my head, I think 50% of Dade County could spit that verse, dog. I can believe. You know what I'm saying? What are some other like?
That's crazy.
What are some other? Crazy. And trust me, because I'm in the club, Berg. Like I see the shit. Like I see the crowds of people. Like when you know what I'm saying? I think of what are some other like famous Dade County verses? You got to say like. Can't fuck with the South, Trick Daddy. Anybody want a motherfucker? We'll put that in there.
up there. Like, it's like that, and then like fuck the other side.
We're talking like the whole verse front to back. Like, who can repeat that whole shit?
Anybody want to motherfucking die? Come see.
That's there.
Me. And and I can't even lie. You could tell I'm a red ass. I said I'm hot.
I'm talking men and women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking men and women, bro. I'm gonna say from 20.
So 20s, is that power? That's like a thing, though. That's powerful, right?
Bro, I'm here to give you your flowers, Pop. Like, I'm telling you, bro.
That's
like,
crazy.
That's a fact. Like,
wow.
You know? Damn, Bob, while we're on this subject, I'm trying to think of other big Dade County verses, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's powerful, bro.
This is what Ross, like, what is the Ross verse that sticks out to you?
Every day I'm hustling.
Yeah, right? Like, the first verse of that is, I mean, that whole song, but I'm saying, like,
who the fuck you think I'm fucking with? I'm the fucking boss.
Yeah, boom. That's top 5 Dade County verses, you know?
That's like
Trina. There's a Trina.
Oh, Trina got some. Trina got some shit. Let's see. Trina got the.
Ain't no that hoe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she got something that like the. Yeah, that verse like right there. Shit. The whole club stopped.
Berg, girls catch the Holy Spirit, bro. When that shit come on, like, bro.
Yes. That's 4 we got. Yeah, what's the 5th?
Do we throw in like a shit? We might have to go back to Luke and maybe like Scarred, like that first verse of Scarred, maybe like we might have to go to that era, like
that one, or like I'm thinking.
You know, yeah, or some new. I mean, bro, I think City Girls, that first verse from Act Up, real ass bitch, like that. It's new, but that shit. That's gonna be a verse.
That's top 5. That's easily 5.
We gotta put that. Yeah, that's 5 right there.
I don't know if that's 1 or 5, but that's up there. Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. Big Berg hat. That's up there. That's hot. That's up there. Yeah, that's it. Like, yeah, that's up there.
Sheesh.
Yeah, because it's like, what, like, for real, Miami, like, when you think about Miami, worldwide, where's that? It's those 5.
And I'll even put, and you know what, Berg, for honorable mention, if we got to put a 6 or 7 and an 8, I'm going to put your verse from Naked Hustle, bro.
Oh,
Iceberg Live. Bro, we're talking about from top of the verse to, like, you know?
There was like a whole crowd worth of.
Those records don't die, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, those records will live forever. Like if I'm trying to give someone an audio vacation to Miami, you know what I'm saying? And I got to give them an audio vacation. Like, I've never been to Miami. How does it sound? And I'm going to play you 5 songs. I'm going to play like one of those verses, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cause it's.
Wow, we just put it out.
Yeah. That's crazy.
KC
bro.
Chops, boy, you legendary too, because people don't know how much work you will put in too.
Yeah, bro. But I like that because
I guess people would.
That keeps me motivated.
I don't want to say that because I don't know what people know. No, but I know that I know though.
That's the story I tell myself, so I stay with a chip on my shoulder. You get me to stay like you know what I mean? You gotta tell yourself shit. That's probably why I just put that on you, but yeah.
But I'm looking at you as like a hardworking warrior from Miami, so that's why I just put that on you, but. I'm just speaking from my life because I know how I feel. Like,
we're young, bro.
Because we constantly entertaining people that's coming and going.
Berg, me and you were what, 32, 33?
Yeah, I'm 32.
Ross ain't got put on at what age? Wasn't he like 40, dog?
Hustling came out probably, he was like 32 maybe.
Oh, he was young?
Like 33.
Oh, okay, why did I think he was in his late 30s? But anyway.
But no, you know why? Because he was doing it way before then. Like, he had like a lot of shit popping before. Right. Like, he was like really grinding since like early 20s. He was signed to like Jay Prince.
That's right.
Like 12 years before hustling, you know?
Crazy. I look at our classes, we're like the middle child. Like, we have the older OGs, and then we're like the OGs to the younger generation. Yeah. We're like when J. Cole put out that middle child, he's our age too. It makes sense to me because like we're like that, you know, that middle generation.
But the thing I like about our generation is the younger generation tapped in with us. They not disconnected. Like, we not disconnected from the new age. Like, the generations before us probably are totally disconnected. Yeah. Because, like I said, they didn't hit the brink of the peer-to-peer MySpace era.
The digital
sharing, the LimeWire era. They they didn't realize when they supposed to release the content freely. They was in the era where they hold the content. No,
everything is a physical transaction, like money for this.
I need money for my content. No, you can't get this album. I need $1 million advance for you to even hear it. That's what mind state they was in. We're in the mind state of drop the fire. More fire until you catch flame, and then go be great.
It's direct to consumer, you get me?
Yes.
So there's pros and cons of that, but like we could build our own fan base.
Like you said earlier, is we identified with what was good. We wasn't just bought on what y'all was giving us.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
The generation had to take whatever, the generation before us had to take whatever they gave y'all.
Yeah. But then I think about, Berg, like, is that better that there's no gatekeepers? Because now we just kind of letting anything in too. You know what I'm saying? So there's like a pro and a con
it's
to
like,
it.
no, it's just like more like real. Like, you can hang yourself if you want to, almost. Like, you could be great or you can hang yourself. It's like, it's no gatekeepers. It's like the good shit gonna last. Yeah. Period. The bad shit.
It's just more bad shit that you gotta go through and like mine
you just
through.
you gotta be hip to like how to sift through. But that's like my son over there. Like, I watch him go through TikTok. They got filters of like, I don't really care about this. They could easily make their mind up quick if they care about something.
Got you.
The older generation before us give their whole bank account info out to a stranger because they thinking somebody just care about them enough. Yeah. You feel me? Like, like those guys not giving they know better. You know what I mean? They got like a filter for spam because they've been using phones since they was 1.
Yeah.
You feel me? My son been using the phone since he was a baby.
Yo, you think his generation might grow up and be like, yo, fuck all this social media shit?
They
like,
already
are they like that?
Bro,
like it's gonna come around to where it's not cool to like be out there like that.
Yeah, they don't like showing their faces. They don't like having pages. They got 5-6 different pages. They got like different pages for different sets of people.
You be creeping your girlfriend on the burner pages?
Yeah, they got different. I feel you. They go crazy with the page. But that's how Young Boy run his whole organization too. Nobody don't never know what Young Boy Instagram is. Only people who know what Young Boy Instagram is his fans. Cause he'll like be on one of his homeboys' accounts. But he the #1 artist on YouTube.
That's a fact.
So it ain't so organized with the younger generation. You know what I mean?
This generation right here, they'll commit a crime and post it on social media.
Yeah,
but now I'm thinking that your son's generation coming up is gonna be the opposite. Like they're gonna see that, and I hope that they're low with everything. You know what I'm saying?
They like smarter than that. Like, wow, that guy's an idiot. Because they like for real. Because I'm seeing it because it's like. But then even though it's like a generation that even in that age bracket is smarter than that, that's just like a sector of like possessed people, I think.
Yeah.
It's like a sector of possessed people. Like, cause it's like even in our generation, we got possessed people. Like, it's all like, I don't even say possessed, I'm gonna say poison.
Right.
Like, we always got products like of different games that's poison, no matter what game it is, no matter what it is, the stock market, the car racing industry.
Yeah. So that you're saying there's always like the bad apples. Like there's and social media makes us think that like that's the consensus. Like that's the overall.
That ain't the truth. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Real. That's
you
real
feel
too.
What I'm saying? Because it always gonna be light and dark.
Because I be saying, like, for example, like a couple weirdos on Instagram trying to holler at some females. Now females are thinking all dudes are weirdos now, and they're moving super scared because maybe 3 out of 100 of them are gonna be weirdos. You know what I mean?
But like, now it may be so in that aspect. It's like the accessibility. See, because some women, like I say, if you know better, you would know that's not the truth. everybody not a weirdo.
Like if you was really experiencing life, with dealing with people not on the internet,
exactly.
like face-to-face experiences.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like some people just overwhelmed by the digital stuff. I'm thinking, you feel me? Like some people just totally overwhelmed because that's all you did.
Like they talking to 100 different motherfuckers like on social media, and we're not used to talking to 100 people in one day.
Exactly.
Like, you know,
you
like,
feel me? Like, so it's like if you want to get the imbalance of social media, it might do you bad.
Yeah.
But if you a person who just go down the street, go get your coffee, walk down the street, walk your dog, talk to people walking their dog.
You're gonna realize it's not as bad as what social media wants you to think the world is.
Yes.
Like, cause I be on social media, I'm like, yo, this whole shit is burning. I be thinking China's gonna invade us tomorrow. I be thinking the wild, like, cause that's all.
Like the money just gonna stop having no value by the time you get down the street.
Like Miami's gonna sink next year. Like,
like Miami gonna sink. Yeah, for real, bro. And my homie who just got into the stock market heavy, he was like, bro, I see you on the spirituality tip. And I just like really didn't understand a lot of stuff you were saying. But now that I got in the stock market heavy, because he was always a super, super smart, analytical guy. He like, now that I got in the stock market, I see that these guys really be manipulating headlines for the sake of the stock market. Yeah. It's for the stocks to like
gamble.
Rise
it's like,
or sink. He was like, so these same headlines go out into the world and manipulate people's thoughts on life. I said, yeah, bro, it's crazy. He's like, yeah, so like you really gotta have a filter for BS when you out there watching. Like, you know, some people call it third eye, some people call it awareness.
I mean, I
whatever,
think they said like, bro, like 80%, this is the only generation, the worst generation, I think, where they said like 80% of people don't trust the news. Like nobody trusts any.
Nobody trusts the news.
Like before,
in the generation, but
that's all they had
on the news. Yes,
you know what I'm saying. So now it's like, and my parents are still watching the news. Like you still gonna take that bullshit? Like yo, yo, you got the internet. Like you could,
I love what you said. I tell my mom the same thing.
Like yo,
she got better now. Salute my mom because she's gotten better with the news. But yeah, man, it's real, bro. Like, cause that'll have you like
I'd be like, mom, how do you feel after you watch this? Like you watch this for an hour, right? Making dinner. Like now, how do you feel after watching? You feel like the world is gonna end.
You don't feel delighted. You don't feel joyful.
That's because your diet is not only what you eat, it's what you consume online. Like it's not just it's anything you intake is your diet. So get your diet on point. Like people get your social media diet on point. You know what I mean? Like
for real, man. We need this, man. We need that info out there because this shit real, man. Like especially since the pandemic, they've been pounding people with the bad vibes. More bad vibes. More bad vibes.
Well, you know what it is that they clicking on those bad vibes.
Yes.
Because now you click on it, you read it, now you're scared, and now you gotta come back and click again to get the update. And now you just making them money because you're clicking their shit, bro. It's crazy.
Like, that's how they generating their money. That's how they generating their money. Because the natural generation is probably depleted almost. It's too many people. They can't even like supply everyone with good product and stuff like that. So they gotta generate some BS to sell.
It's crazy, bro. Yeah,
like they cloning meats. Like
yo, for the last like 3 years, Berg. I mean, I would say 4 or 5 years. Like you said, spiritual. Like I think the public has noticed it too. I have. I don't want to use the word, I guess, enlightened or like you've your vibes changed. Is there something you could attribute that to? Like, what do you?
Not just a lot of stuff, man. Just like the world. Like I had lost a lot of people. You know, I had lost a lot of close men. You know, they're just like vibes, like different vibes, like freak accidents, and then like that, and then you know, I'm really like hand to hand, like I really like, I'm really in tune with what's going on in the streets for real, like on the high level. See, a lot of people don't understand this about me, that I'm really in tune to like the lowest of Miami and like corporate stuff too. Like I do a lot of corporate business.
You know what the billionaires are doing, and you know what the shooters are doing. You
know So I really like didn't feel the vibes like way before, like not way, but like a couple months before the pandemic officially hit, I wasn't feeling the vibes because I was losing a lot of money. Like a lot of stuff wasn't going right. Like a lot of people I knew was getting sick. A lot of money, a lot of business deals that I was working on and had in motion wasn't going through. And it wasn't me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, bro, like, come on.
And what's crazy is that everybody goes through those moments in their life, and it's how you deal with it.
How
like
you deal with
are
it.
you gonna look inside yourself? First of all, are you gonna blame everything and look outward, or are you gonna really look inside and like change yourself and try to
So
walk me through that? Like,
so this stuff not going right. So I'm like, wow, I'm losing money here. This business deal not going right. This personal relationship falling. What's going on? Like, you know, I'm like talking to God. Like, I'm talking to the universe. I'm like trying to get right. Because, you know, I got money, but I'm just losing money.
Right.
For real. Like, losing money. Like, every business deal I try to do, like, he's like, damn,
you a slump.
whatever.
Every slump. You ever go through a slump?
Yeah, so it was like a bad vibe, you know. So that's when I just started like, but I always was like eating better because, you know, I opened up the store. I opened up the Live House store in North Miami, and like the only like urban vegan restaurant on 167 was like right there by my Live House store. So I started going to the vegan restaurant. I started talking to the owner. You know, he telling me little vibes, and then I just started like, you know, just eating that. Because, you know, like I'm seeing this, you know, I always lived in nice areas, you know, for the last decades since I've been doing well with the music. I live in nice areas, you know, so I always noticed that, you know, in nice areas, people eat different. It's just, you know, whatever. But like I just started really taking it serious pandemic, bro. Seeing them videos from Wuhan, bro. I'm seeing people falling out. They got the fear propaganda going crazy. And they talking about the underlying diseases, this, that. I'm like, bro, I don't know what's going to happen if I ever come in contact with this coronavirus that's popping. Let me get healthy. So I started studying Dr. Sebi, bro. Once I studied this, man, I noticed that I got mutual friends with his family, and like I'm connected to his family, bro. Like got on the phone with his son, like right there, like
you on the phone with Dr. Sebi's son?
Yeah, bro. Like
that's fire.
Right there, Sasa, my boy Sasa Sebi, his first son from his main wife that went on a journey with him around the world to get herbs and stuff. I connected with Sasa, his son. He put me on all the herbs, you know. I just started taking these herbs from Sebi, bro. My life changed, bro. Like instantly, bro. I started thinking better, knowing more. Everything got lit, you know. I shared it with everybody. It wasn't just me on social media. I told everybody I love, you know. I offered them to get them right, you know. All my celebrity friends, I put them on game, sent them herbs, ordered them, came out of my pocket, put people on. A lot of people didn't take it serious, bro. Yeah, and I mean, a lot of people is starting to reflect on the people that ain't take it serious because it's just, you know, this
we're
real.
The most unhealthy country in the. Bro, I think I saw it was like 70% of people are obese,
fake
bro.
Food, bro. When you look at the average person, I live on the beach where, you know, not to disclose too much info, but you know, we be in nice public places, bro. 90% of the people is overweight, unhealthy, out of shape. To the fact when I lost all my weight and all my blabber, people from like, you know, people that know me, rather, they felt like I was tripping because it's just common for people to be overweight.
Yeah.
Now, what you say the statistics is?
Bro, I think it's like, bro, like 60%, 65% of people are, and then women too, is like, are overweight or obese, bro.
Like a lot of the women, bro, I'm not trying to judge nobody on this episode, but it's not good, bro. Like, it's not good. It's like the looks of it, like when you out there, when you on the beaches, when you walking through the malls, when you at the restaurants, it's not good.
Not even the look is that, bro. We talking heart disease, we talking diabetes, like we talking like, you know what I mean?
Vibration too. Bro, it's like, bro, when I used to
And what bothers
I
me,
don't want to get too like preachy, you know, but like when I wasn't vibing how I'm vibing, bro, just say I really wasn't the most optimistic person.
Yeah.
I really wasn't the most fun person.
Yeah.
I really wasn't the most happy person.
Right.
I really wasn't the most joyful person.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
you know what it is? It was like,
Always late too.
yeah. No, I feel you. I got friends like that. It's all good. Like, nah, but what bothers me is that society will tell these people that you're fine the way you are. Not even like we'll tell you it's cool to be fat, homeless, whatever. Like, so I was reading the difference. I was looking at the difference between maternal love and paternal love, right? The love of a mother and the love of a father. The world, because it's so women centric right now, it's a lot of maternal love. And maternal love is we love you the way you are.
Yes.
Paternal love, the fatherly love is we love you, but you gotta
tighten up.
You know what I mean?
You need to get right.
So, but society is not on
You was wrong. You're wrong.
And that's
society
the issue with
don't want people to know when they are wrong. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, baby.
It's maternal love. I was like, the moms are going to let their son win the game. If they're playing a game, the moms are going to let the son win.
Too much news, maybe.
But that's not how life is. You can't let people, you know what I mean? So like the fathers are going to show, no, you lost and we're going to teach you, but we're missing that paternal love in the world. You know what I mean? Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah. So we're telling you, it's cool to be fat. You know, it's cool. It's cool to be homeless.
Yeah, you could cry. Go ahead, just cry. Ask for bed.
Yeah, however you feel is okay.
Yeah,
like
express yourself.
Yeah, but like, as long as you can touch
tighten up. What you doing out here, man? Get in the house. Where's that love? Hey, we got work to do, man. What is you doing out here, man?
Nah, you're being toxic.
Cut this lumber.
Yeah, bro, this shit is crazy, man.
Bro, latest sheetrock. Wait, where's that? Oh, bro, you're being toxic. That's what they called it, toxic. Oh, no. You're a narcissist.
Ooh.
That's what they put on there.
They're gonna hit you with a new word, like a new 2020 toxic, narcissist. What's another one they be hitting us with? They be hitting us with the
that masculine toxic. What is
toxic
that?
Masculinity. Yeah,
toxic masculinity.
They're gonna hit you with
Wow, that narcissist had you.
Some girl told me I was a gaslighter the other day. I'm like, what does that even mean?
I think I heard the gaslighter talk.
Like, yo, that was a new 2020. They got these new thing, you know, like. It's another one they be hitting you.
You bet not be masculine or you'll get canceled.
They think this is the thing, bro. They think all masculinity is toxic. There's toxic masculinity, then there's good masculinity. There's toxic femininity and there's good femininity.
Yeah.
You can't put everything as toxic masculinity because you're taking out
the yin and the yang.
Because now you got these boys afraid to be masculine, bro.
Yes.
That's a problem, bro.
That's a problem, bro.
Fathers, father your sons, please, man.
Father your sons.
Like, you know? If not, I saw some shit that was dope where they had like a bunch of fathers like because mad fights were happening at some school. I was at some fly shit. Like, you need like men around these kids, bro. Like,
G's,
put them in
get
football.
Like, hey, bro, stop picking on him. Like, I'm telling you this.
Yeah.
And you listen to me. You know what it is?
And Berg, and it's not, and because, and to be clear, so we know it's not toxic. It's hold that door open for that little girl. Like, you know, like raise your son to be a man. Like,
help that lady.
Yeah.
Hey, open that door for real, bro.
You know, it doesn't gotta be.
Bro, I think, and it's crazy, bro, because you don't. Wow, this don't need a book because these lessons just come with moving about.
Yeah.
The world.
Yeah.
Like you teach your lesson, like just walking up, he probably learned that lesson maybe.
Yeah,
you know
I thought about I took my niece out, right? She's 3 years old, and my sister is a single mom, right?
Yeah.
So she's a single mother with her niece and shit. And she tells me, as the first time I took her to like IKEA, me and her, like my 3-year-old niece by ourselves, and she's telling me, hold her hand the whole time, don't let her out of your sight.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, bet.
Yeah.
That's that maternal love. What do I do when I'm in IKEA with her? I'm not holding her hand like she can walk wherever she wants. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna keep my eye on her. I'm gonna make sure she's good.
Yeah.
But she gotta understand that paternal love. I'm gonna let you explore and figure shit out. Like, you know, like
no, but she walking with her king and she realized that it's a sense of the world is mine. Nobody's gonna mess with me because I got this king behind me.
As crazy as that.
You feel me?
I don't have kids, Berg. So what happened is
I got a warrior with me. I could do anything right now. I could afford anything. I could go anywhere. Just that feeling alone to make her feel like.
Yeah. She's 3 years old. She goes to me, yo, I got to go to the bathroom. I got to pee. I'm like, all right. I'm not a father. So I'm like, damn, do I go in the women's bathroom? Or do I take her into the men's bathroom to pee? She's 3-year-old, just learned how to, handle herself. So you know what I do? I'm like, yo, go into the women's bathroom. She's 3.
Yeah.
I wait outside.
Yeah.
I FaceTime my sister. She's like, no, take her to the men. You gotta be with her. I'm like, yo, she's good. She comes out like, yo, I did it. Like a woman, like she did it herself.
That feeling of just unlock other stuff.
Yeah, so you need that motherly love.
Movies, she watching it a different way now. She like everything different.
You need that motherly love, but you need that fatherly love too. And ladies, that fatherly love is reality. It may sound harsh to y'all, but like we got to get these people prepared for reality. We're not about to change reality to make you feel good. You know what I mean? Like, but anyway, we got deep with that shit, bro.
Yeah, for real.
I read that like a Scorpio and a Pisces. They're like, there's good conversation. That's what someone told me before. Yeah. But so as far as music,
I like Scorpios. Yeah, it is. I like Scorpio.
Yeah. So Berg, talk to me about where you're at musically right now. What are you listening to outside of your music, like that you're drawn? Because me, I'm an R&B head right now.
Yeah.
I'm not really like these rappers. It's
me personally, bro. Vibrational, bro. Like anything really vibrational,
Give
bro.
me an example.
Like crazy. So okay, I'm gonna get to it. Like anything from reggae at a point where I feel it. Everything. I feel it. Certain reggae, real reggae, authentic reggae.
Like real instrumentation. We talking not digital reggae. Like
real vibrational. Certain when they hit those certain tones, it goes up. Like I can't go too deep, but it's there.
Yeah,
anywhere from there. Classical. I'm listening to classical. I'm listening to Isley Brothers. In Pacific, this song, Voyage to Atlantis. Currently, I listen to this song, bro, like, I'll show you my iTunes if I could, like, 20, 30 times a day sometimes. Because it's just the vibes, the vibrational, the frequencies in that song, bro. So reggae, I'm listening to Gregory Isaacs. I'm listening to Bob Marley, of course. Sizzler. Buju.
Oh, you really on the island vibe.
Yeah. Kofi. This lady named Kofi. Crazy. Like a lot of these vibes they hit. It's just like unmatched, bro. But like I really like go out the music with real instrumentation, dog. Like real guitars.
I'm about to play you a beat that I got for you. I'm about to play you some shit after this. So I got a present for you. But
I need that real vibe.
So are you trying to infuse that into your music that you're making now? Or are you trying to like
so like currently frankly I always did veer to like real sounds as far as like pianos, grand pianos, electric guitars, acoustic, real bass lines with bass guitars. I always went towards that, you feel me? But now I really been more so concerned with going towards the frequencies of like, and the pitches and like the tones that I rap in. So it's like I always did it, but now it's like I'm really, really like trying to get it right. Cause that's
so it sounds like you're kind of like in producer mode too right now.
Yeah, because I always been my own engineer. I always recorded myself. Like from every song you ever heard, I recorded myself.
Wow.
Like everyone, for real. Like I only recorded myself from like the start.
Yeah.
But like I have certain people mix me. You know, but my biggest songs, like you saying, like Naked Hustle, I Get So High, like all those like prime songs, like those biggest classic street songs, I recorded. Half of them songs I mixed, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, so, but now like it's like different. Cause I just bought some new speakers. Like I'm like vibing high. I'm listening to better music. It's getting crazy.
You know what's crazy is that as a DJ and a music guy, like I always say, like I've been blaming the producers more than the artists, because the producers. And you know what's crazy, bro? This Kanye interview with Drink Champs.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
Check this out. He goes in on how the 808 is like a bad vibration. Like the 808
like
drum, it's the lowest tone. It hits your lowest chakra. Just the 808 drum. So in my opinion, the reason why music sounds so redundant and the same is because everyone's using the 808. There's no like baseline grooves anymore.
Like
it's just boom, 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 boom. It's just 808.
Boom, 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 boom.
So
there's no beep, 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 beep.
There's no dum, dum, dum. There's no groove anymore, you know?
There's no like.
So what happens is that, that's what I'm into now. Like I wish producers would give the 808 a rest, and I just challenge you producers just to give that a rest and make music without an 808. Yeah, find a guitar. Yeah,
get a bass line
or play a bass line. Like just play
a bass line, bro.
Yeah,
give me a bass line. That don't sound like the other 100 you just played.
Everything is so boomy and it sounds redundant. It's the same shit. It sounds so repetitive and
it's
monotonous.
like people not this crazy, bro. But it's like they probably only could do that because that's what they tapped into, and they just
what they learn. It's their generation. I get it, you know. But
it's I think it's something deeper. I think it's like they just don't even know how to break outside of it. They can't even like.
Do you think they know what soul? Do you think they know what soul is?
Exactly.
Like, you know, like
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they can fathom.
Get that feeling of goosebumps. Like do they get goosebumps when they hear like the new Future? Does that happen to them? Because it's not really like soulful music that would give you. It will turn you up. You know what I mean? It will make you feel a way.
Crazy
but it's not gonna get.
Because people call me like kind of slightly weird because I wasn't in the loop of the latest Traps song. But I'm like, bro, it's the same thing.
It don't give you. Look, it's gonna give you a feel. It's gonna turn you
rattle
up.
My chakras,
but like, yeah,
bro.
but let's be real. Sometimes I'm in that mood, but I'm not always in that mood. I have other moods and feelings that I need to go to other music for. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think a lot of people could like fathom the higher side of it, the higher frequencies.
Yeah.
Because it's like when I was in my deepest, when I was in the dark state, I won't be listening to Voyage to Atlantis. You feel me?
Yeah.
I won't be listening to that. I won't be appreciating that song.
Yes, true
because
too.
My highest chakras are like all the way calcified. It's like all the way shut off. It's like done. Only thing vibing is my low shit. Only thing I know is just emotion, ego.
Yeah, you gotta bring
I'm
people
just
that light.
egotistical. I just want that money. I just want that sex. I just want those drugs. I'm not talking about powering and enlightening and, you know, self-loving. I'm not talking about this type of stuff. I'm not talking about creating opportunity. I'm not talking about this type of stuff when I'm vibing at my lowest. So that's why I'm attracted to the lower sounds. Like what Kanye saying, of course he right. He's a genius when it comes to sounds, but I think right now he's saying this on multiple interviews because it's more important than ever right now.
Yeah.
It's really more important than ever that people up their vibe, because if they don't, they might get left behind.
It's easy to get in that like sinkhole, you know, like that quicksand. If you get in that, because they're gonna feed you the boat. Like as soon as you fall, as soon as you take the bait and you get addicted to that, they're gonna feed it to you like Doritos, and you're not gonna
everything that you consume around that feeds that beast. You feel me? From the sounds to the, but I'm not want to go backtrack and get into like eating habits and surroundings and just like
your diet, everything you consume.
Everything you consume, bro. That's where it's at now. So it's like, that's why I feel like Kanye spreading his light so high. Like, man, I gotta let this be known, because he done said this a couple times about these lower chakras.
Yeah.
And it's the truth, dog. We really need to like really tap into the higher frequencies of hip hop as a whole.
Yeah.
But that's why Miami music's so fucking lit, because all we know is every time I hear the drums, I just can't get enough.
Yeah, tempo. We're not afraid of tempo.
Boom, oh, oh,
Yeah.
boom, oh, oh,
You know why that is, Berg? You know why that
That's
is, Berg?
Miami.
Because we're a
hold up.
Caribbean melting
We
pot.
gotta put I Get So High on there, bro.
The verse
I get so high. I'm so high. It
Yeah,
just
no,
don't
not
got
the
the verse though.
Yeah, I'm saying if we talking songs or verses, you get me? Like song, I'll put that for sure. I'll put that.
But they don't got that impactful verse. All right, go ahead.
But that era was different.
It was different.
What was we saying? Oh yeah, we're not afraid. No, it's got Miami is not like. Miami is a Caribbean melting pot. We got Jamaicans, Haitians. We got like, so we're like, our vibe is more island. It's more, we're in the sun. We're in the tropical, like it's upbeat. It's tempo. We're not afraid of tempo.
We eating
we're
that
not afraid of melody.
We eating them herbs, that ginger. We eating that ginger. We loose up top. We vibed up. We hot up. We salt watered out. We sandbar.
That's medicine.
We sandbar. We not being weirdos about women. You see all these girls running around in bikinis and throngs. What the fuck? What we gotta?
We do
worry
make feel
about?
good. Yo, we do make feel good music, bro. When you go through all the eras, what's the new Boogie, the new Nasty, DJ Nasty and Busta Free? That shit,
hey, real nigga.
that's good. Like that's the music. That's feel good. That's what we need.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, salute Busta Free and Ball Greasy for that record.
Yeah, it's crazy record.
But yeah, most of our shit, most of Miami shit is known to be up. You know, like you got the
vibes, high energy.
Sometimes you got the, you want a motherfucking that, which is we could go there,
even
but like,
that's high energy.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not feel good, but it's like, it's leaned out. You know why? Because the sleepy, bro. We're not sleepy. We awake. We're not sleepy, bro.
Yeah, and I can't even
yeah, bro. Like
anybody want to?
We yell at the mic. You know, it's not that.
We lit. We live. LIVE for real.
Why do you think like it's hard for us to break out? I've always said because Miami is just our market is too on the bottom of the map, and it's hard to.
I feel like now is our time because we about to radiate higher because people gonna need higher vibes. I feel like when the industry was low, when everybody wanted low vibes, we couldn't blend in. Simply, it was hard for me to blend in. I got a song called That Thing. I tried to blend in. It really didn't work. It was cool. I Ain't Got No Time. Another one. I had Rick Ross on it. Still didn't break through because it wasn't natural to my high energy.
Yeah.
It wasn't snap. I'm gonna keep on giving these for that. It wasn't that.
Yeah.
It was on smoke if it ain't that thing.
Yeah.
I don't told if it ain't that thing. Oh, yeah, I ain't got no time.
Yeah.
I'm chasing money. The only thing on my mind is stack them goddamn honey. It was from a low vibe.
Yeah.
You feel
That's
me?
a fact.
So it was hard for me to break through because that wasn't me.
Yeah.
And the reason why I tried to dumb it down and lower the vibe because that's what the world wanted.
Yeah.
I even had Rick Ross on the single.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't want a reason to hate. They didn't want like high energy.
Yeah.
They didn't want high energy, you know.
But like you said, the world needs it now.
They need it. They need the light,
put it
KC.
out. Put it out. And that,
KC, they need the light, bro.
The tone too, like that
We
tone.
gonna get it. We gonna do it as long as people
bro.
like you keep spinning it.
No, we young OGs because I feel like I'm just getting started.
Young
and
OG,
I've been in the game already 10 years. I feel amazing, bro.
I'm happy to talk to you,
We're
bro.
eating good, like we looking good, aging like wine, like
looking
I'm
like
good.
20 something. We not tripping.
I go with 28 now. I use my industry age. I got an industry age now. I go with 20. I tell you, I'm 28, man. Like,
I just don't say
and maybe I'll be like, how old do I look? They're like, 28. I'm like, all right. The shoe fits, I'll wear it. Yo, my age is whatever I look like. Fuck a time. I don't care about your time. Like whatever you. I
don't know if I'm believing the time concept, but that's another topic. We'll talk about that another topic. We're not gonna get too deep on it, but
I mean,
it seems like things are speeding up, though. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It seems
Vibes
like
are
things
good.
really speeding up these days, getting a little shorter.
Vibes are good. What's up? What else have you been into aside from music? What other are you hop in the crypto game when that shit was going down? What was some? Where's your mind
I got
at?
something big. When are you gonna edit this episode?
Either Tuesday or the next Tuesday. So
Okay, so yeah, I don't know. It depends on how fast I work, but I'm about to do some things with the NFTs where I like have my catalog of just available NFT wise.
you got that core fan base.
Yes.
That should have worked for you.
Yes.
Not every artist could pull that off. Like
No.
there's artists there, bro, that'll.
And they can't even have access to the. I don't know how it goes. I'm not gonna speak on no legal situations of no
Yeah.
other artists, but like I own my stuff, so I'm able to. I'm gonna do whatever I want with it, and
Bro, now I'm getting ideas in my brain, like of all the crazy shit that you could do, like NFT wise, whether it's a custom verse for the NFT holder, like and they drop the back. We're gonna talk, bro. 'Cause I got some ideas.
Videos. Yeah, we got videos. Like I don't feel like putting this on YouTube, but I might put this mini movie on.
There's only gonna be 5 of these verses. Each one has a different verse, and it's an NFT, and you could like. You got my mind like.
Yeah, I see you over there.
Yeah, nah, but
we are content creators at its finest in the finest city in the nation right now. How do you feel about the influx of people that choose to
talk about too,
live with us?
Like you said,
how do you feel about that, Casey?
Look, I think Miami becoming a bigger market is good. It's good for the hustlers.
It's great.
It's good for the hustlers, right?
We become the young Sinatras.
Talk about it, and we're ahead of the game. So it's like all these like New Yorkers coming here and all. I like it, bro, because I love
it. I love it. We become the young Sinatras, the real live Quincy Joneses of Miami, where we could perform every night.
Think about what our city's Berg
every night with a different crowd in front of you.
Yeah,
that's a blessing.
Yeah, bro. Think about 5 years. By the time, let's say we're 40, right? What is the city gonna look like when we're 40, bro? You feel me? Like it's gonna be like closer to Manhattan. Wow. Like it's gonna be like New York. Like
no, it's gonna be.
Hopefully they got a doper fucking public transportation subway. Hopefully they got actual subway train in this built, but like
bigger.
They're building like this city is a baby
bro,
still, bro.
I think we big, bro. Like if you size.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you a fact,
bro. Size like down south, like South Miami to West Palm.
That's what you really. Yes, the Tri-County.
That's what you really gotta.
Yeah, the metropolitan area. Yeah, you think of this is a fact. The stat is this year, it was 4 times more people that moved here than they got last year. So 4 times as many people moved here this year. Like
I could tell with the traffic, bro. The traffic is all around, bro. And I'm not tripping because I could say we gonna be the Frank Sinatras. We here.
Look, there's more money in the city now, and someone like me is gonna find it. Like I'm gonna find that money. Imagine me getting upset that more money's coming to the city. Like what type of person am I if I'm mad that you get me? Like the market is getting better. Like the market is getting bigger.
1,000%, bro. You speaking for me right now, bro. I feel it. I've been telling people the same thing. Like, yo, it's creating more opportunity. Just up your hustle.
Yeah. And it'll pay off better. I think about like New York is the #1 market in the country. You take a block of New York, you take a block of Miami, like 100-foot radius of Miami, let's say 200 people. You take a 100-foot radius of New York, you got 2,000 people. So it's like the market is like, if you got a product, you could sell it to more people. Like that's how people need to be thinking. Like not like defensive, like, no, they're going to ruin this. As long as we control our culture, you know what I mean? And keep it, this Caribbean melting pot that it is, and keep the vibrations high, like how you say we got in the city, then we'll be good, bro. Like
we convert people every day. We got to convert people to the culture.
That's a fact.
That's the objective. Everybody who watching this podcast, if you still watching this a long while, I don't know how long we've been going.
It's a good pod. Let's see. We're gonna end it. We at 1 hour and 7 minutes.
Wow, this is great information here. So if you still listening and you're from Miami, not even if you're from Miami, if you're in Miami and you're a DJ, a promoter, a artist,
a hustler, anything.
hustler.
You want to open a restaurant.
Yeah, keep it culture. Keep the culture alive. Keep the high vibrations alive. People are not trying to go to Jamaica and make the town do punk rock.
Yeah.
People go to Jamaica and make their business based off reggae vibrations. Why? Because it fits.
The music gotta sound like palm trees, beautiful women.
Yes, coconuts, mangoes.
That's what we need. It's got its dark side, but we got enough of that.
It's speedboats, jet skis,
GTA, Vice City,
slingshots. Do you like the slingshots with beautiful girls in them? Make music that sounds like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They not low vibing.
Everything don't gotta be for the strip club. Everything doesn't have to be for the strip club.
It's not for the strip club every time.
This is for life. It's for life.
It's for 12 o'clock on a balcony of a nice luxury condo downtown with a cool breeze. It's for 90-degree weather on a sunny beach. It's for 90-degree weather going 90 miles per hour on a speedboat. It's for everything in between. Love Miami music.
We don't live live where it's gray all the time. We don't listen where it's dark all the time, where the sun goes down at 4 p.m. We not there where a bunch of people packed up to get, like, we're not New York, we're not these other places. We're the light. You know what I mean?
We in the light.
We in the light.
We are on the great rotational path of the sun.
The equator. We by the equator. Equator music. Make equator music.
Make equator music, please.
Like we not in Siberia. We're not in Siberia with jackets on and shit. Please,
bro.
Berg, I appreciate you coming through, man, bro.
Love KC.
Yo, plug everything for the people. You know.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, man. You can follow me on Instagram at Berg. You know, I really just been pumping my music. I really been pushing my music. I really just rather you all stream me. Just go on Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, YouTube, all those good sites and platforms, and search Ice Space Billion Space Berg. Ice Billion Berg. 3 words in the name. You know, and check me out, vibe me up, listen to the music, you know, check out Bushy B, my boy, under Live House Music with me. We know we pushing this music thing. We got great high vibrational sounds, you know, and we delivering the South Florida sound, you know, we just vibing up.
There it is. And you know, I'm gonna play. You guys send me some new shit, bro.
Yeah.
Send me some shit.
Yeah, I'm definitely saying, I'm sending you the main vibes.
I'm gonna make it ring
but
off.
I want to pull up with you though. I'm about. So even while I'm here, cause my boy Ben invited me, bro. Like, and then you did invite me long time ago, but like I really wasn't in a space where I was like even getting on camera and recording a lot of stuff. Yeah. You feel me? I was like just going through my whole vibes and stuff. You know, I was powering up really, and I'm here now as a new and refound artist. You know. I got a lot of new music, man. I've been taking a lot of steps to really get back on track and really put out new quality content. So I'm really just making my rounds, touching bases. Like when I said Power 96, this guy, we did an interview at Power 96, like literally probably 10 years ago for real, like that. And you was making beats still. Like I remember that day, bro. Yeah, and we still here just doing the same thing on a higher level,
drinking wine, smoking joints.
Yeah,
in downtown Miami with
like looking over views and shit, like looking over crazy views. Yeah. The views is like unmatched for real, like real shit. Like you could go nowhere for these views, like. If you go to like Shanghai, you can't look over. I don't know what they got in Shanghai, but it's not like this.
Shanghai. So go to Shanghai.
I don't know what to compare this to, dog. Yeah. But yeah, man, appreciate you for having me, my brother.
There it is.